Yet none of these experiences has been as disruptive and frustrating as being stuck on the Sea-Watch 3 for 17 days, having to explain to the survivors we had rescued that the country in peace did not want them, that Europe, the so-called nest of human rights and civil liberties, did not consider them worth to touch its land. It was hard to be a European citizen in those days. It felt very shameful. The Sea-Watch case put once again the EU against its own shame. The unwillingness of the member states to face a structural phenomenon of our times, the inability to agree on the redistribution of 53 people, which eventually forced me to enter the port of Lampedusa alone. I received a lot of unwanted attention, invitations and awards by various European countries and institutions after entering the harbour. But where were you when we were asking for help through all possible operational, legal, media and diplomatic channels? Where were you when the only answer I got to the request of a safe place for disembarkation was Tripoli, the capital of a country at war where people would face systematic human rights abuses? After 17 days, I had to enter, not as an act of provocation, as it was depicted by many, but rather as an act of necessity and responsibility towards everyone I had on board and towards myself. Conversely, every time an NGO vessel fulfills the duty to rescue anyone in need at sea, a criminal investigation is opened. Isn't this a distortion of justice? To punish civilians defending the rule of law and protecting an unlawful state practice. The central Mediterranean Sea is turning into a deserted cemetery while the omission of rescue and pushbacks by proxy became an institutional practice and the duty to rescue is criminalized. Thank you.
Thank you.